What is up, pool players? Josh Powell here. You're watching Amateur Pool. Today we've got another tournament match. It's the Battle of the Joshes. Who's going to win? There can be only one. Josh Powell, myself, versus Josh Dahmer. This is an even race to 5. This is an APA Masters style format, which means we're playing 8 and 9 ball. So we're starting off with 8 ball. And that's it. So we play, I think we play 3. We're supposed to play 3 games of 8 ball and then the rest in 9 ball. I think we ended up playing one too many 8 ball games and we just kept playing anyway. We switched to 9 ball after the fact. So let's get into this match, man. I just missed that shot on the 2 horribly. So let's see what Josh can do, man. Josh Dahmer is the guy coming to the table now. That was me that just finished shooting. So we should be in for a pretty decent match. I've played Josh a few times throughout the years. He's a pretty good shot, you know. He knows how to play a bit, so should be in for something. You know, a match, tournament match, some good shooting, some bad shooting, you know. We got all the facets covered. That's what it's like to be an amateur, you know. One rack you shoot like a champion, the next rack you shoot like a chumpion. You just never know. You never know what kind of game you're going to come to the table with. That's where practice comes into play. You know, the more you practice, the more consistent you get, the better you shoot more often. So that's the difference. All right, Josh made the one in the corner, or that it wasn't the one ball. He made that one ball in the corner, not the one ball. And he's figuring out what he wants to do here. What's he going to shoot here? And more importantly, what's he going to shape after he shoots? No sponsorship. Not a sponsor. You know? What's he going to do? Is he going to cut this 6 in, man? Oh, he tried playing the 6 off the 1. Up into the corner. That was a pretty ambitious shot, but a great try nonetheless, man. I applaud you, Josh, for seeing that shot. It was pretty creative, you know? Pretty creative shot you had there. All right. Here comes the other bald Josh with the fatter belly. My belly's fatter, I think. Bright orange shirt to accentuate it, you know? Gotta show off your assets, you know? I said assets, guys. It's a family channel, you know. Gotta be family oriented around here. You just never know who's watching. My videos, great family channel, you know. My live streams, if you ever see one of my live streams, put the kids away before you watch. You know, we do that every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Here live on YouTube. Oh, it was a nice little jump into the side. To be fair, though, I barely had to jump. Just a sliver of the 8 ball just to make sure I wasn't going to hit it. So it wasn't really a standard jump shot, but I was using that new Raven jump cue there. I love that thing. I use it a lot more than I should probably. You know, some shots I could probably kick at it, but like, oh, I got that new jump stick. Let me bust that out, you know. But it definitely, I like it because it jumps so much better than my old one used to, man. You know, if you want a Raven jump cue or break cue, you can get a 20% discount right now, only through December. After December, it'll be a 10% discount. But at checkout, just use discount code JOSH, you know, JOSH. You got it. Ooh, I almost followed that into the scratch there. I'm glad I didn't, man. I sure am glad I didn't. Personally, I think I should take a look at that 15 ball to see if I can make it right now, because I could go 3 rails back around for like the 10 or the 13. I chose to shoot the 11 and miss it nonetheless, man. I really should have looked up table at that 15 ball there, because I don't even know, I didn't even see myself look at it on camera, but if I could have made that past the 4, I could have got out a whole lot easier there than missing that stupid shot on the 11. What are you thinking, Josh? You know, what are you thinking on screen, Josh? Listen to this on screen, Josh, next time, man. Look at the 15 ball. All right. Meanwhile, Josh Dahmer is going to shoot the 5. Oh, and he drew back into my 11 to open that pocket for his 3 and his 1. That was a pretty smart shot. Smart thinking there, man. Smart thinking for a feller such as yourself. Don't get offended by that, Josh. If you don't watch my videos, you won't understand. I say that all the time here in my videos, for a gentleman such as myself. So that's what that was all about. I wasn't putting you down in any way, shape, or form. Just to clarify, because you never know. If he doesn't watch, you probably hear that and be like, what the heck? He just insulted me. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It was in good fun. It was all in good fun. What's he going to do here? Is he playing a 1-3 combo? This is pretty ambitious, a tough shot. He did try it. Notice, rewind the tape, watch it back. Notice as he stroked through that, he popped his head up. Notice that. And that's easy to do when you have a tough shot because your mind's not completely comfortable with the shot. So you're a little tense and you tend to move when you stroke, If you can get your mind to say, hey, I know it's a tough shot, but all you can control is the stroke hitting the cue ball. Don't think about how tough the shot is. Just hit the cue ball, and that helps quite a bit. It helps me quite a bit as far as just the mental aspect of it. I was trying to put that 7 in there and take control of that pocket, but I did not. Now, if he can figure out the 4 ball, he's got this right. He's got this one if he can figure out the 4 ball. All right, made a good shot on the 1. He hit the 6 full in the face, enough for the 6 to come down and present itself towards the side pocket, which is a good thing for Josh because now Josh could use that 6 to get at the 4. I wouldn't really shoot the 6 now from this angle. I would maybe shoot the 5 and try to get a different angle at the 6 where he can use the 6 to get to the 4. I think that's probably what he's doing right now. He's looking around the table trying to figure out the best path to go on that. He is going to shoot the 6 now, though. Nope, 7 ball. Good thinking. Good thinking, Josh. Now you got the 5. Now here you have to get a decent shape on the 6 to get to the 4. I might just go one rail on this one. A little bit of top, a little bit of left. Come straight up table and try to get that angle for the 6 in the left side. That angle that takes you in towards the 4 ball. He miscued, and I got so lucky here. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. I don't know if I can get out here. He didn't leave me real shot at the 15. The 12-13 really is my only opportunity. You see me looking at that combo. I just called it. Let's see, man. He got a pretty good miss there on his miscue. Hey, I made a combo. That was from a weird angle, too. I'm proud of myself. Pat myself on the back, for making that combo there. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so dumb. Just the way I was born. Just the way I was born. I can't help it. Oh, see how dumb I am? I just overcut that 15 ball horribly. But I did get lucky in a little bit. Little regard. I got lucky just because I didn't move the 4 and I didn't open the 4. The 15's still blocking it. And where I left him right now, he kind of has a hard time getting back to the 6 to get the shape to come into the 4. It's just it's awkward from here. He's got to bridge over top of the 4 to shoot the 6, or he's got to swerve around the 6 to shoot the 5. So he's looking at maybe pushing the 4 into the 15, making the 15 and trying to hook me on my other ball down table. Ooh, he missed the pot, though. He was trying to pot. I don't know why I say pot. I watch too much English pool. They say pot and double and a plant. A plant. Comment down below if you know what a plant is. And people from the UK, you guys don't count because I know you know what it is. Americans, if you know what a plant is in association with pool, comment down below. The deep screw, the pot, the plant, the double. They got so many fun words over there in the UK to use for pool. The rake instead of the bridge. It's funny, those minor differences, even though we speak the same language, just different dialects and different slang. That's It's always interesting to me. It feels like a different language altogether sometimes. All right, straight drawback. Nice. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. You know, and here we are 10 minutes in, finally finishing the first rack. As you guys can see, that the whole overall match isn't super long. So I promise you it gets better. I think that was our worst rack, you know, without a doubt. We were both running in up against each other. This was actually a loser side match. It was pretty late in the night. I know I was starting to get a little tired. I don't know if Josh was or not, but you know, that's what pool's about, though. Especially when you play tournaments, man. You're playing late into the night most of the time if it's a bigger tournament. This was supposed to originally be a 2-day tournament, and they turned it into a 1-day tournament. So we just went super late. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't win this tournament, but I didn't do half bad. I think I went out. I didn't look at the bracket, but I think it was probably 7-8. I went out, if I remember right. And there were some good shooters there, too. There was a few A players there. A couple double Bs, you know, B pluses. Obviously, there was quite a few B players. And then there was a couple C plus players, you know, that weren't quite as good. But overall, good quality competition in this tournament, man. It was a fun one to play. This tournament was a benefit for a pool player in my area named Jumbo, who passed away. And this is benefiting a scholarship fund that was set up in his name. So Jumbo, rest in peace, my man. He was a good dude. Everyone seemed to love him that met him. Real good pool player, too. So that's what this was all about. It was a good cause, and it was fun to play. You know, some good players showed up, too, so it made it real good competition.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
All right, Josh is looking at that 7 ball. Rolls it in real slow. Got a good shape on the 2 ball. Now, I don't know if he's going to break out the 3 or if he has to break out the 3. He may be able to shape it. I have a feeling he's not going to shoot the... I can't believe he's not shooting the 4 here and breaking out the 3. Or what is that, the 2 ball up in the top? Whatever ball it is, I can't believe he's not shooting that first and breaking the 3 out. Yeah, he's trying to draw back. Oh, he could shoot the 3 clean. That's why. That makes sense. Yeah, he could make the 3 in between the 2-8 and just draw back for the 2. So that's why it didn't make sense to me. I wasn't sure he could see that 3 so cleanly up in that corner like that. So he left me on the 13. Obviously, I can see the 13 as well. Opened up the 11. Didn't necessarily want to make it there. My 9 ball is still in trouble. So what do I do with it? I think I play the 10 first and then play the 9 off the rail off the 8 up in the top right corner pocket. I don't want to play it that way now, or am I? I am going to play it that way now. Okay, I was just taking control of the pocket. That wasn't a bad play. It was a safety play. I was looking more aggressive just now on how I would get out there, but the safety play is a good option. It's not really a safety. It's more defensive. Really, I'm just taking control of the table. You see, the only good shot I left him is on the 1 ball, and I took this pocket where his 2 and his 3 sit. So he did the right thing there and just took the pocket back. Now, he may not have covered the whole pocket. The 8 might still go past it, but I still have my 10 ball to contend with. That's not easy. And not to mention, I don't even really have a starting shot here. So it's going to be a tough one for me here. Going to be a tough one. I should have tried to get out last turn instead of playing that safe. I had an out there. If I would have made the 10 first, I would have had room to bridge, and then I could have shot my other stripe, I forget which one it is, off the rail, off the 4 or whatever ball that is, up in the top right corner. I hope you guys followed all that, you know, as I was diarrheaing my words. Diarrheaing? That's not even a real word, is it? Heck no, it ain't. Oh, I might have just got super lucky. If the 6 doesn't go in the side, then I just got super lucky here. We'll have to see if it does. I mean, it's really the only shot he's got to try. I don't think it does. I think the 1 kind of blocks the angle he needs, but it's hard to tell from here. So who knows? Yeah, he played safe. Yep, he played a safe dink, a rinky dinky safety dink. Skin him a rinky dinky dink, you know? Skin him a rinky doo. Safety, you. Again, dumb. I don't know where I come up with this stuff, guys. I'm half delirious half the time. 60% of the time, I'm delirious 100% of the time. It's just the way it goes, Ricky Bobby, Little Timmy. I'm going to try to jump this 12 ball into the right side pocket. It's not an easy shot. And I hit the 6. Almost made the 8, too. I almost paid the ultimate price for that horrible shot. That was a pokey stroke, too, man. That's why, I poked at that jump stroke. The ball doesn't jump clean when you do that. You got to stroke it like a regular shot. You stroke through like a regular shot, and the ball jumps with ease. When you start poking and jabbing, the ball just doesn't jump as well. But if you can stroke smoothly through the ball, it'll jump easy, man. Especially with that cue. All right. So, Josh has got a little trouble here, though, man. He's got quite a bit of trouble. The 1, I don't know if the 3 still goes or not. It looks like the 14 may be blocking it, but so he's got to deal with that and the 1 ball. He's starting with the 1 ball in hand. That's a smart way to go. And I think he's got the 5 in the side, but this isn't the easiest angle in the world. And he's got to shape either the 4 or the 3. Really, he wants to shape the 3 if it goes, because he doesn't want to shoot the 4 before the 3. Because if he shoots the 4, he's got to try to get on the 3. And honestly, it's not easy to do. It could be done for sure, but it's a lot easier to shoot the 3 first. It was a good shot, man, but that was the difficulty there, right? Shooting that ball into the side, you're just relying on whatever angle you got on the previous shot, because you can't manipulate it a whole lot from that angle, because the shot's so precise. You don't have a lot of room for wiggle room, wiggle, wiggle, see him jiggle. Yeah, family channel, guys, family. All right, so now he's on the 3. This is nice. He can stun this if it goes, and I'm assuming it does. He can stun, and the cue ball will go straight up off the top short rail, right about in the middle diamond, and just bounce back down towards the center of the table, giving him a shot at the 4. Yeah. Oh, he hit it way too hard, though. Way too hard. That was only supposed to come down to like the center of the table, Josh. Not all the way down to the other end, bro. Calm down. You must have ate your Wheaties this morning. I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding. Hey, just for everybody else watching who don't know, Josh is a friend of mine. We've known each other a long time. So if I give him a little bit of hard time, that's all it is, Just one friend poking at another friend. That's it. And I can tell you guys, and I know Josh is going to be happy I'm saying this, the way he plays in this set isn't as good as he normally plays. He usually plays a little better. But to be fair, I usually play a little better in this as well. I used to, I'm starting to play a little bit better again, but I want it to be known. I don't want to see no comments talking about Josh isn't very good because he misses a couple shots, keyboard warriors love that stuff. But Josh is usually a little bit better than what you guys are going to see throughout this match. So just keep that in mind, We'll probably get him on stream. We'll get him on, not stream, but we'll get him on camera recording a match again in the not so distant future when he's ready, and he'll let me know, and we'll play a match on camera so he can show what he's really got, show us what he's really got. Anyway, back to the match, guys. People comment sometimes that I talk too much, so I'm gonna try not to talk so much, and we'll just watch the match together. All right, that's enough of that. I'm going back to talking. All right, I overdrew that. I must have been eating my Wheaties. Must have been eating my Wheaties this morning as well. Pretty easy shot here though on the 8. Of course, that I miss. Pretty easy shot that I'm going to show you how to miss. That's for everybody out there who was asking how you missed that shot. I wanted to show you. I want to show you how it's done. I can't teach everybody everything. but I can teach everybody how to miss. I'm pretty good at that. Pretty okay at that. Man, that's a unique bridge you got there, Josh. Kind of, it's like a claw bridge where you put all 4 of your knuckles down like that. A little different. Little different on that bridge. Don't know if I've seen that before. I've never noticed you doing it anyway. All right, so 1-1. First 2 games in the books. We both got our jitters out of the way. Now let's get to some real pool, shall we? Shall we? Yes, let's shall. We shall. Guys, I'm not sure if you remember a few videos back, I told you about a pool player here in my area named Joe Golden. His 18-year-old daughter got hit by a car as a pedestrian in critical condition. Well, she's doing better. I wanted to update you guys. She's doing better. As bells can be expected for the situation. She's in rehab right now, and she did move her leg a little bit, but the doctors are saying that still don't know if she's going to be able to walk again or not. So it's still a dire situation, man. I know, they're trying to stay hopeful and trying to keep their spirits high. They do have a GoFundMe, guys. I'm going to put the link in the description. That way if you guys want to check it out, you absolutely can. Good people, man, and pool players should always try to support each other if we can. So I know they could use some help if you guys are able to. They'll appreciate it. I know I would appreciate it as well. But, enough of that, guys. Let's get back to the match. I just, I wish them the best. I know holiday season's coming up, and it's tough times for them, man. So our hearts go out to them, the Golden family, Joe and his daughter, Gabbi. It's not easy what you guys are going through, man. So we're here with you, man. Prayers to you. Prayers to you guys. Well, back to the match, man. Jeez. I don't like thinking about stuff that's sad, but that's life, man. There's a lot of sad stuff that happens sometimes. Got to deal with it in whatever way we can. All right, I tried to shoot that 3 ball all the way up in the top left corner, but it was no bueno. It wasn't going to go, but it was really my shot. It was the only shot I had to really go for there. I left Josh a pretty good look at this table. If he wants to take it, he could probably get out here. Let's see what he does. He's going to start with the 10, but I'm curious what happens after this. It looks like he's putting bottom. Yeah, I think he tried drawing back into the 6 hard enough to move the 6. If the 6 moved out of the way, he could have shot the 9, and that would have pushed the 15 towards the other bottom right corner, and he could have got out there. Now, even if he makes this 14, his cue ball's going up table, and the 3 ball's right there, so it's going to be hard for him to shape something else after this. He may be able to just make the 14 in the side and run into the 3 ball, and that might give him the cut on the 9. Yeah, he hit the right side of the 3 ball instead of the left side of the 3 ball. If he hits the 3 ball straight, like full, or on the left side, I think he ends up with the cut on the 9. I think he ends up with the cut on the 9 if that happens. So this tournament was played in Lapeer, Michigan at Side Pocket. That's a cool pool room too. That was a horrible shot, Josh. Man, I was starting to play better in this tournament. This match isn't showing it though. I mean, it is what it is. I was in a slump for months. Several months, I feel. Well, when I say slump, it wasn't like a true slump. I just wasn't shooting as well. I wasn't like shooting horrible, just struggling. Everything was a grind, so I felt like it was a slump. And I'm starting to come out of it now. I'm starting to play more. That's why I'm practicing more. I'm playing more, so I'm starting to come out of that slump. But this match just doesn't show it for us here. This match just doesn't show it for us. He banked that and made it. What a good shot, Josh. Oh, man, and he ended up on the 9 ball, too. So I would play this 9 ball with straight top and come off the left side long rail, straight over either into the 2 ball or in between the 2-15. And then he could cut the 15 into the bottom left corner. Same pocket as a 9. Yeah, that's what I would do here. I wouldn't try to put too much English on that ball. Oh, is he going to shoot the 15 first? That 9's going to be hard to shape if he does. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 15 first. That 9's going to be tough to get at. Yeah, it was always going to be tough, man. Always going to be tough there. All right, let's see if I can run out. Stop messing around, Josh. Run something out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls. Can you run 7 balls, bro? I know you can. I've seen you do it. Talking to him like I'm third person. Talking to him like a third person. That's funny. Just wanted to try it. I'm not the kind to usually do that, but that's fun. All right, run 7 balls here, man. Not bad. That was a little bit pokey. That stroke was a little pokey. Almost scratched. A little pokey on that stroke, but not horrible. So I could shoot the 4 next and then shoot the 6 in the left side pocket, roll up for the 3 in the right side pocket, finish with the 5 in the bottom right corner pocket, and I should be able to pop out for the 8 and the same as the 5. The 8 ball go in the bottom right corner, same as the 5 ball. If I play it the way I was just looking at it, which it looks like so far I am. I got to roll forward here. Yep. And then I just make the 3 nice and easy. I want to preserve some kind of angle on the 5. I don't want to get straight. So that way I can use the right side long rail when I make the 5 to bounce the cue ball back out towards the middle of the table. I didn't get a ton of angle. Now, if the 8 goes in the bottom left corner, I can just stop it here. And that would be great if it does. Yep, it must. It must, because I just stopped it and I'm dead straight. So 15 ball must not be in the way. And I ran, before I say it, 7 balls. Imagine that, guys. Holy macaroni, it's a Christmas miracle. You know, I ran 7 balls in a row. Man, I'm not one break and run, I don't think, so far. Now we're on 9 ball now. So we're on to 9 ball. Scores 2-1. We're racing to 5. So I told you it's APA Masters event. So this is it's not a APA event. It's an APA format being used for this tournament. So we're using the APA format of Masters. Just means we're playing 8 and 9, you know. I don't know if APA invented that format or if they stole it from somebody else. Knowing them, I'm going to say it. They probably, never mind. You guys know how I feel about the APA, the Anti-Pool Players Association. Those guys can digest a satchel of Richards for all I care. You know, family channel, guys. Family channel. Digesting satchels of Richards. That's what they can do. Thouest digestest a satchel of Richards. And if you don't know why I'm not a big fan of the APA, comb back through my videos and look for the one that says APA jail. I got suspended. And then there's another one about a month after that, I guess, that says, maybe a couple weeks after that, that says update APA exposed. Those are the 2 videos that'll explain my disgruntledness with the APA. They're dirty. APA corporate is dirty dogs, man. They don't care about no pool players. They care about business. That's it. Business. All right. I was playing a safety with inside right spin. I like that. But I think I might have leaked out and gave him a little bit of the gap between the 8 and 9. He may actually have to jump a little bit because the 9 might be slightly in his way. No, he's not jumping. Oh, he scratched though. Oh, and he made the 1 too. How unlucky, man. Nice hit. He made something happen. The 1 went in, but unfortunately, you know, when you're flinging at him like that, you just don't know exactly what's going to happen with the cue ball, especially. So I have ball in hand. I ran 7 balls last rack. Let's see if I can run 7 balls this rack. Can I do it twice in a row? 7 balls, 2 times in a row. I don't know. I have my doubts, guys. I have my doubts. I have my doubts if I can do it or not, but I'm going to try. I have to try, right? Ooh. I wanted to go completely around that 8 ball, not nick it. But luckily for me, I just nicked it, so it didn't really hinder my shape too much. A little bit. And I've got a little bit of a cut on this 5 ball. Straight stun shot will take me just above that left side pocket. Yeah, that was a stun. Missed the shot, though, man. I got a little lucky where the 5 ball ended up, because I don't think he can really make this anywhere. He's got to look at trying to play me a safety. Play me a hooksy-doo. A hooksy-daisy. You got to turn into a hooker for a shot, Josh, you know? Turn into a hooker. Just this once, bro. Family channel, I'm talking about playing a hook shot. Well, Timmy, calm down. I'm talking about him playing safety and hooking me. You know, what are you thinking? Get your mind out of the gutter, little Timmy. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right, where's he going to hook me at? Was he trying to bank it, or was he trying to play me behind the 7 ball? Either way, he left me that long back cut. This is everybody's least favorite shot, especially when you're not stroking well. That long back cut like that. When I'm stroking well, the shot's no problem at all. When I'm struggling, the shot's pretty tough for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's the slide. The cut-induced throw that shot creates. What I need to do is probably get on my table and practice that shot about 100 times. Just so I get used to adjusting my aim. And like I said, I think it's more of a trust thing. When I'm shooting well, I make that shot no problem. I think it's more because I trust my stroke and where I'm aiming, and my mind doesn't get in the way. When I'm not shooting well, I don't fully trust that I'm aiming right, because it looks like I'm not aiming right, because my mind isn't calculating for the throw that comes from the headshot. So I end up adjusting wrong and missing the shot. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not. That's what I feel about it. Tried to bank that, missed the bank, but look at this. The 5's going to come all the way down and set up nice for him. You're welcome, Josh. Merry Christmas. It's almost Christmas, guys. I got to be nice to him. Give him an easy shot. Man, this match so far is like watching paint dry, though. I'll tell you that. Man, we need to step it up. The good news for me and for you is there's only about 9 minutes left. And we've got at least 3 more games to play, because someone has to get to 5 to win. So obviously the rest of the games go pretty quick, right? Right. So hang in there with me, guys. Hang in there with me, Hey, so I've got a new design in the works for short rail, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about it. It's not for sale yet. I'm having one sent to me first so I can check it out in person before I list it for sale, and I will wear it in a video and ask your guys' opinion of it as well. I'm not 100% certain. Everyone I've shown seems to like it. It's not a whole lot different. It's just some minor changes to make it more pool related, because right now, if you play pool, you know what short rail is. If you don't play pool and you see my shirt, you don't necessarily know it's a pool brand, right? So I'm trying to tie the pool aspect into it a little more, make it a little more obvious. What a good bank shot there, man. That was a great bank shot, Josh. Trying to make it a little more obvious that it's a pool brand. So hopefully you guys like it. I'll let you know when I get it, and we'll wear it in a video so we can get some opinions on it. In the meantime, if you want to buy my other short rail gear, it's all there. Hats. I know one person commented and asked for a trucker style hat with the cursive logo, and that's very, very good idea, man. I'll probably make one of them here pretty soon, and we'll get those listed for sale. Good call, Mr. Commenter. I should have looked your name up on the comment before I started this video, but I didn't realize I was going to say it on this video, I improvise. Ooh, I can't believe he missed that 9 ball. That's crazy, but it's like me, that 8 ball I missed earlier. And the second game, he gave that to me. It's not going to make me shoot it. I improvise here, guys. I don't know everything. I don't know anything I'm going to say before I start doing these. I just go into it and start talking. In case you guys haven't noticed, I like to talk, and I can talk a lot. I could probably sit here for a couple hours by myself just talking about nothing, to nobody about nothing. Imagine that. Maybe I should do a video like that one time. Just sit in front of a mic, look at the camera, and have a conversation with nobody for as long as I can. Nah, nobody wants to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to do that, Don't nobody want to watch that, man. All right, that was a El Horrible right there. But I don't know if he can cut this flat off. I think he has to kick it. Oh, yeah, he tried to cut it. Oh, he made the 3. Oh, and he scratched. He got unlucky there. That was a good carom. And he hit it soft, too, because he knew the scratch was a possibility. He just hit it full in the face with just enough power for it to scratch. That was unfortunate. A little bit of left spin on this one to get at the 4-ball. Oh, I went 2 rails. I went 2 rails back and forth because I want the 4 in the side. That was strange. But it makes sense, no? I mean, now I've got a good angle to go a couple rails to get on the 6-ball without anything being in the way. A little top right on this one. Yep, 3 rails. Could have hit it a little harder, but that's fine. I've got a little angle here. Straight top, maybe a little bit of top left on this one. I'll come off the side rail and back out for the 7. Perfect. Now with this 7-ball, I can make it in the side with straight draw. Actually, I'll probably put draw with left spin so I can hit the 7 a little more full, and it throws in the pocket, and that slows the cue ball down more. I'm ultimately going to come down here by the 9 and shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Yeah, I came down a little further than I wanted, but that's okay. It's an easy shot from here, right? You just make the 8 in the left side pocket. I use a little bit of top with just a little bit of right. That way when I hit the top short rail, I'll spin over to the right toward. Ooh, I went hard back and forth to play the 2-time bank shape. So I went 2 rails for shape instead of 1 rail. That's pretty creative, and that way I can let my stroke out a bit. I like that. That's all she wrote for that rack. That was quick. I like that one. Now it's 4-1. Having some fun, and I scratched right under the sun. You know what I mean? That's horrible, man. Horribles. Now, every time I say El Horrible, that one guy who commented ruins it for me because he sent me a YouTube link showing the correct pronunciation of the word. I've always been, I think it's a fun. I mean, first of all, no Spanish-speaking person ever says El Horribles or El Horrible, like the horrible. Who says that? Nobody. They just say horribles. But it's always been funny, right? To use it as the red-headed, freckle-faced, Irish white boy trying to speak Spanish. It's more fun when I do it wrong, right? Like El Horrible. So I'm going to continue using it, but the guy kind of ruined the fun for me, pointing the fact out that I'm doing it wrong. I knew I was doing it wrong, bro. I knew it wasn't right. Ooh, did that nick the 4-ball first? Man, I just caught that as he shot it, so I'm not 100% certain. I'm not saying this because I think it did nick the 4-ball first. I'm saying this because it looked very close. Rewind the tape. Leave me a comment. Let me know if that hit the 4-ball first, because I'm not sure. I'll watch it back when I'm done here too, but I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on that. Curious. All right, he left me a tough shot. Both the cue ball's pretty close to the middle, like the middle diamond, and the 3 ball's close to the middle diamond. This is almost like a spot shot. I'm going to try to cut it. I'll probably try to cut it into the right side pocket, I would imagine. Could go left side too. Yeah, it didn't really matter. Ooh. No, I didn't give myself a combo, but I think the 7 might be wired to make the 9. If I can get the 4 and the 5 out of the way. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to hit the point. If I wouldn't have hit the point, I would have had a great shot on the 5 in the left side. But it didn't work that way, Did not work that way. I hope everybody's excited and ready for the holidays, man. I'm sure I'll put out videos well before Christmas. I hope. Good Lord willing, as my grandma used to say. Good Lord willing. Oh, what a scratch. What a dummy. But I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, man. And, or whatever holiday you celebrate, if it's not Christmas, whatever it is. Or even if you don't celebrate one, just be happy and merry. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys all have a good one and be safe and enjoy, man. I don't know what we're doing New Year's Eve, man. Probably hang out somewhere. Maybe I hang out here and turn on the live stream and just shoot pool and party all night. I don't know what we're going to do. If we do anything, maybe just stay at home and go to sleep. I'm getting old now, I'm too old to be partying on New Year's like that. Us old people. I might have a heart attack and die. You never know. I hope not, but you never know. You never can tell about these things. Oh, Josh, no, you had this rack. You needed this rack. I'm on the hill, my man. You needed to make that 7. It was a good shape on the 8, but without making the 7, it really doesn't matter. He left me a straight shot, 7 in the bottom right corner pocket. Now, I can use draw to get at the 8, but you have to use draw with inside English. That way you can throw the 7 a little more to the left and hit it more to the right, and that'll draw up table. So you don't come straight at the 8. Yeah, just like that. So that was inside English. That means bottom left spin when I made that shot. And the reason you put left on it is because that throws the ball to the right. That threw the 7 ball to the right. So that allowed me to hit the 7 ball a little more on the right side than I needed to. And that allowed me to get the angle to draw up there for the 8. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Some of you guys probably already know what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't, I hope that makes sense. But that's the match, guys. Hey, Josh Dahmer, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you playing, man. Thanks for letting me record. Like I said, I know this wasn't your best game, man. But if you wanna rematch, let me know. We can lock up and record something for sure. It'd be a good match, especially if we're both playing well. Everybody out there, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget, if you want a Raven jump queue, use discount code Josh. It'll save you 20%. That's only through December. After December, it's only going to save you 10%. Hey, don't forget about Joe and Gabbi Golden. Her GoFundMe's link will be in my description. If you guys are so inclined to want to help them, I know they would appreciate it come this holiday season. They've got a lot of expense they have to take care of. So everybody out there, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. You guys are the best subscribers on YouTube. Speaking of subscribe, if you're not already one, join the best subscriber crew on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.